Imagine the scene. The Harris household is already under a microscope, with T.I. and Tiny navigating the choppy waters of a very public divorce. Then, in walks 50 Cent, the undisputed heavyweight champion of internet instigation. The power mogul didn't just walk into the conversation. He kicked the door down by sharing a pregnancy report video involving King Harris's mother. In an era where clout is currency and messy is a brand, this move by Curtis Jackson has sent the digital world into a tailspin. Is it a joke? Is it a strategic strike in an old rap beef? Or is it a genuine revelation that complicates an already heartbreaking divorce reality? For years, 50 Cent has used his social media platform as a psychological warfare tool, and this latest post targeting the Harris family is perhaps his most audacious move yet. As King Harris, T.I.'s son who has been making his own headlines for his standing on business attitude, finds himself caught in the crossfire of his parents' separation. 50 Cent's involvement adds a gasoline-soaked rag to the fire. The video in question doesn't just suggest a pregnancy. It challenges the timeline of the Harris divorce and questions the loyalty within the inner circles of Atlanta's hip-hop royalty. Fans are scrambling to decode the captions, while the Harris camp remains in a state of high-alert silence. We are witnessing a collision of reality TV drama, hip-hop legacy, and the brutal nature of social media reporting. This isn't just about a baby report. It's about the deconstruction of a legacy and the chaotic role 50 Cent plays as the narrator of hip-hop's most uncomfortable moments. Get comfortable because we are about to peel back the layers of this viral storm, the history of the 50 Cent versus T.I. friction, and what this means for the future of the Harris family. The digital landscape was relatively quiet until the notification bells rang globally, signaling a new post from 50 Cent. For the uninitiated, a post from 50 is rarely just a photo. It is a calculated tactical strike. This time, the target wasn't a rival rapper in a lyrical battle or a business competitor in the spirits industry. It was a deeply personal, sensitive report involving the Harris family, specifically involving the mother of King Harris, Tamika "Tiny" Harris. By sharing a pregnancy report video amidst the swirling rumors of a finalized divorce between T.I. and Tiny, 50 Cent effectively turned a private family tragedy into a global spectator sport. To understand why this video hit the internet like a freight train, one must look at the timing. T.I. and Tiny have been the first family of Atlanta hip-hop for over 2 decades. Their relationship, documented on reality television, has survived legal battles, prison sentences, and previous rumors of infidelity. However, the recent divorce filings felt different. More permanent, more exhausted. Into this vacuum of vulnerability stepped Curtis Jackson. 50 Cent has a long-standing history of using messy news to stay at the center of the cultural conversation, and by sharing a pregnancy report, he wasn't just reporting news. He was questioning the integrity of the Harris family timeline. The video itself, which 50 Cent circulated, carried the weight of a leak. In the world of social media, a leak implies a hidden truth being dragged into the light. The footage or report suggested a pregnancy that, if true, would shift the entire narrative of the divorce. Was this a recent development? Was it an old report being recycled to cause chaos? 50 Cent didn't provide a long-winded explanation. He didn't need to. His captioning style, usually a mix of humor, mockery, and a get-the-strap sign-off, does the work of 1,000 op-eds. He knows that the internet thrives on speculation. By simply hitting share, he invited millions of followers to speculate on the paternity, the timing, and the emotional state of T.I. For King Harris, the son who has frequently been in the news for his own outbursts and desire to prove his street credentials, this was a direct hit. It's one thing to argue with your parents on a live stream. It's another to have the world's most famous internet troll use your mother's biological reality as a punchline. The video circulation forced a reaction from everyone. It forced the fans to take sides, some praising 50 for his ruthless honesty, others condemning him for attacking a woman's privacy during a divorce. The divorce reality mentioned in the headlines isn't just about paperwork. It's about the deconstruction of a brand. The Harris family built a lucrative empire on the idea of family hustle. When the foundation of that family, the marriage between Clifford and Tamika, begins to crumble, the entire brand is at risk. 50 Cent's decision to share the pregnancy report acts as a catalyst for the brand's collapse. He is highlighting the cracks in the armor. If Tiny is indeed expecting, or if there is even the hint of such a development, it complicates the legal proceedings of the divorce. It brings in questions of alimony, child support, and the emotional capacity of the parties involved to separate peacefully. Furthermore, we have to look at the why. Why would 50 Cent care about King Harris's mom? The answer lies in the competitive, often petty nature of hip-hop hierarchy. T.I. and 50 Cent have had a frenemy relationship for years. They have traded barbs about who is more successful, who has more hits, and who truly runs the culture. By attacking the family unit, 50 is utilizing a scorched earth policy. He is showing that nothing is off-limits. This isn't just about a baby. It's about dominance. It's about showing that he can reach into your home, find your most sensitive secret, and broadcast it to 30 million people before you've even had your morning coffee. Within hours of the post, the comment sections became a battlefield. You had the troll army, laughing along with 50, creating memes that further dehumanized the situation. On the other side, you had the defenders of Tiny, pointing out the inherent misogyny in using a woman's body as a weapon in a male-dominated rap feud. The flow of information was unstoppable. Even if the video was later proven to be out of context or outdated, the damage was done. In the court of public opinion, the truth is often less important than the buzz. The fallout from this specific video also highlights a darker side of the digital age. The end of privacy for the children of celebrities. King Harris, despite his bravado, is still a young man watching his parents' legacy being picked apart by vultures. 50 Cent's involvement ensures that this isn't just a local Atlanta story. It's a global headline. The pregnancy report became the lens through which everyone viewed the divorce. Instead of asking, "Are they okay?" the world started asking, "Is it true?" And, "Who is the father?" As we move deeper into the saga, we have to look at the silence from the Harris camp. Usually, T.I. is quick to post a philosophical, multisyllabic response on Instagram, defending his family's honor. But the gravity of this specific post by 50 Cent seemed to have caused a momentary freeze. It wasn't just a rumor. It was a visual report shared by a man with a track record of being right about people's downfalls. This silence only fed the fire, leading of our exploration, the historical friction and the legal social implications of this move. When 50 Cent shared that provocative pregnancy report video featuring Tiny Harris, he didn't just throw a stone. He dropped a boulder into a glass house. The divorce reality for T.I. and Tiny has always been a public-facing struggle, but 50 Cent's intervention transformed a legal separation into a digital war zone. However, if Curtis Jackson expected the Harris family to retreat in silence, he severely underestimated the next generation. King Harris, T.I.'s son, who has become a lightning rod for controversy in his own right, chose to meet 50 Cent's legendary trolling with a level of disrespect that shocked even the most hardened hip-hop fans. The reaction from King Harris was instantaneous and visceral. In a series of high-energy live streams and social media posts, King didn't just defend his mother, he went for the jugular. This is where the flow of the story shifts from a simple celebrity gossip piece to a dark psychological drama. King Harris, appearing visibly agitated, began a campaign of eye for an eye retaliation. He took the ultimate taboo step in hip-hop beef. He brought 50 Cent's late mother, Sabrina Jackson, into the conversation. By wearing a t-shirt featuring 50's deceased mother and dropping a scathing diss track, King signaled that the rules of engagement had changed. He wasn't just standing on business for his family. He was attempting to out-troll the master of trolling. To understand the weight of this exchange, one must understand the history 50 Cent has with his own mother's legacy. Sabrina Jackson passed away under tragic circumstances when 50 was just a child, and she remains a central figure in his personal mythos. By King Harris targeting her, he was hitting 50 Cent where it hurt the most. But this move also highlighted the desperation within the Harris camp. When 50 shared the pregnancy report video, he was mocking the stability of the Harris marriage during their divorce. He was implying that while T.I. was trying to move on, there were secrets or messy details still lingering. King's reaction was a crash-out moment. a term often used for someone who has lost all regard for the consequences of their actions. The video 50 Cent shared was more than just a rumor. It was a psychological weapon. In the midst of a divorce, the most painful thing a spouse or a child can deal with is a third party questioning the biological or moral sanctity of their family. 50 Cent knows this. His career has been built on the get-rich-or-die-trying mentality, which often includes dismantling his enemies' personal lives. By bringing Tiny's name and a supposed pregnancy into the light, he forced T.I. to defend a marriage that was already legally ending. It was a checkmate move designed to keep the Harris family in a defensive posture. The divorce reality between T.I. and Tiny is layered with years of public reconciliation and private heartbreak. For years, fans watched the family hustle and saw a unit that seemed unbreakable. When the cracks finally became too large to ignore, the public was already invested. 50 Cent's post acted as a disruptor to the amicable narrative that many celebrity couples try to project during a split. Instead of a dignified exit, 50 Cent ensured the exit was noisy, chaotic, and filled with questions about Tiny's personal life. The pregnancy report, whether verified or a clever piece of internet manipulation, served a specific purpose. It redirected the focus from T.I.'s legacy as the King of the South to his domestic troubles. For King Harris, seeing his mother violated, as he put it, by 50's memes was the breaking point. This created a rift even within the Harris household. While T.I. eventually spoke out, expressing a complicated mix of pride in his sons for defending their mother and disappointment in their tasteless methods, the damage was done. The divorce was no longer about two adults separating. It was about a family being torn apart by an outside force that thrives on their misery. As this drama unfolded, the internet became an echo chamber. Every time 50 Cent posted a new meme or a laughing emoji directed at the Harris family, the views on the pregnancy report video skyrocketed. This is the 50 Cent effect. He can take a piece of news that might have stayed in a small gossip blog and turn it into a global trend within minutes. The fans, divided into camps, began to pick apart every detail of Tiny's recent appearances. Was she glowing? Was she hiding a bump? Or was 50 Cent simply using an old video to stir the pot? The genius and the cruelty of 50's move is that the truth almost doesn't matter. Once the pregnancy report seed is planted during a divorce, it grows into a forest of speculation. It affects brand deals, it affects the children's school lives, and it affects the legal proceedings. If there is even a hint of a new child or a hidden pregnancy, the divorce settlement becomes exponentially more complicated. 50 Cent was essentially playing with their bank accounts as much as their emotions. As we look at the flow of events, we see a family trying to maintain their dignity while being prodded by a master instigator. King Harris's decision to go low by mocking 50 Cent's mother was a reaction to feeling powerless. He saw his mother being bullied on a global stage and used the only weapon he thought would hurt 50. But in doing so, he may have invited a level of retaliation from 50 Cent that the Harris family isn't prepared for. 50 Cent is known for his long game. He doesn't just post once and move on. He stalks his prey for years. Just ask Ja Rule or Rick Ross. The first part of this saga was about the post itself. This second part has been about the explosion of the family unit under the pressure of that post. The divorce reality has been stripped of its privacy, replaced by diss tracks, t-shirt wars, and public rants. As the dust settles on this phase of the beef, the question remains: how does T.I. navigate a divorce when the most famous troll in the world is documenting every messy detail? We are now moving toward the final resolution or the final escalation. The third part of our deep dive will look at the legal implications, the final responses from T.I. himself, and what this means for the future of the Harris family hustle. Just as the world thought the pregnancy report drama had reached its peak, 50 Cent played his most dangerous card yet. In early March 2026, the mogul took to Instagram to hint at a project that sent a chill through the Atlanta hip-hop scene, a documentary titled Surviving T.I. Tiny. By invoking the naming convention of the infamous R. Kelly and Diddy investigative series, 50 Cent signaled that he was no longer just trolling with memes. He was threatening to weaponize the legal past and the 20 sexual assault cases that T.I. and Tiny had spent years fighting in court. most of which had already been dismissed. This move shifted the flow from social media bickering to a high-stakes campaign of character assassination. For 50 Cent, the divorce reality of the Harris family provided the perfect opening. A family in the middle of a legal separation is a family divided, making them vulnerable to outside narratives. By teasing a documentary, 50 wasn't just attacking Tiny's reputation or King Harris's outbursts. He was targeting the very freedom and legacy of Clifford Harris. He publicly warned T.I., suggesting that his upcoming promotional tours for new music would be hijacked by reporters asking about these dark allegations rather than his hits. This is the hallmark of 50 Cent's checkmate strategy, ensuring that your enemy cannot even move their own product without facing the ghost of their past. While T.I. attempted to maintain a level of artistic decorum, his sons King and Domani decided that the time for high-road diplomacy had passed. King Harris, fueled by the disrespect shown to his mother, released the diss track Salus. The accompanying video was a visual middle finger to everything 50 Cent holds sacred. King didn't just wear a t-shirt featuring 50's late mother, Sabrina Jackson. He attempted to pass a blunt to her image, a level of disrespect that left even veteran hip-hop commentators speechless. This wasn't just a song. It was a psychological provocation designed to draw 50 Cent out of his digital fortress and into a street-level confrontation. Not to be outdone, T.I.'s other son, Domani, released Ms. Jackson. Using a more lyrical, cold-blooded approach, Domani rapped directly to 50 Cent's deceased mother, questioning if she was proud of her son's behavior and ending with the chilling line, "The next time you missing mama, I can send you right to her." This generational warfare created a point of no return. When the children of the Harris family began rapping about the death of 50's parents, the pregnancy report video that started it all seemed like a distant memory. The conflict had evolved into a battle over the sanctity of mothers, both living and dead. In the middle of this storm stood T.I., a man trying to manage a dissolving marriage and a volatile public image. In a candid interview on the Ebro Laura Rosenberg show, T.I. expressed a complex range of emotions that highlighted the true divorce reality. On one hand, he admitted a sense of pride that his sons were standing on business and defending their mother's honor against a bully. He noted that the women and children in his family could see a line of men ready to protect them. On the other hand, the patriarch was visibly disappointed by the methods used. He admitted that when he saw the Sabrina Jackson t-shirt, he told his sons to chill out, stating that he believes in treating people with the same respect he expects. This internal conflict within the Harris camp revealed the fractures the divorce had caused. T.I. was attempting to fight 50 Cent through music, releasing tracks like War, The Right One, and Lessons, where he claimed he doesn't do memes, he does music. But in the 2026 media landscape, music is often drowned out by the noise of a viral post. 50 Cent's pregnancy report video had more cultural impact than a 4-song EP because it touched on the raw, unverified gossip that the internet craves. T.I.'s struggle to keep the focus on the art while his family engaged in mother for a mother rhetoric showed a legend losing control of his narrative. Adding fuel to the fire, 50 Cent's oldest rival, Rick Ross, saw an opportunity to twist the knife. Rosie jumped into King Harris's comment section, asking for the Sabrina Jackson t-shirt in a size 3X. This moment highlighted how 50 Cent's actions often create a coalition of the willing among his enemies. By attacking Tiny Harris, 50 didn't just provoke T.I. He gave all his old rivals a fresh reason to rally against him. However, this also showcased the toxic nature of the beef, where a deceased woman's image becomes a fashion statement for the sake of a digital win. As we look at the flow of events from the first share of that pregnancy report video to the threat of a surviving T.I. documentary, the divorce reality has become a tragedy of Shakespearean proportions. What began as a private family matter was dissected, mocked, and monetized by the industry's most effective predator. 50 Cent succeeded in making the Harris divorce synonymous with messy drama, effectively overshadowing T.I.'s musical legacy and Tiny's personal dignity. The fallout is far from over, with 50 Cent scrubbing his Instagram of T.I. posts only to return with documentary threats, and King Harris continuing to crash out on live streams. the Harris family brand is at its most fragile state in decades. The lesson of this saga is a brutal one. In the age of social media, your private pain is someone else's content. Whether the pregnancy report was true or a fabrication, it served its purpose as a wrecking ball to the family hustle empire. As T.I. and Tiny move toward their final legal signatures, they aren't just leaving behind a marriage. They are trying to outrun a digital fire that shows no signs of burning out. And there you have it, the complete breakdown of the digital war between 50 Cent and the Harris family. This started with a single pregnancy report video and has exploded into a generational battle involving late parents, diss tracks, and documentary threats. But now, I want to hear from you. Did 50 Cent cross the line by bringing Tiny's personal divorce reality into the spotlight? Or did King Harris go too far by dragging 50's late mother into the beef with those t-shirts and tracks? Is this the end of the Harris family hustle legacy? Or can T.I. pull his family back together amidst this public collapse? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one of them. If you enjoyed this deep dive into hip-hop's messiest drama, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss a breaking update on the stories that define the culture. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.